what's that
coming so smooth. It really helped.
Welcome to Midnight Soul. Welcome to another week of It's a Man's World podcast, y'all. This is D. Hayes.
Crystal was here.
Same OG.
And a king of hearts.
Hey.
Yeah. Welcome back. All right. How's everybody doing? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Took a hiatus.
Been gone for a minute. Back with the jump out. A little sabbatical.
It's all good. Look.
Went into hibernation for a little bit.
Yeah, it's on your. Hey, necessary.
Good, brother. You're working hard. You're giving back to the community.
Right. The community.
All right,
Giving a lot to it too.
So we're gonna jump into the show as always. Today we're gonna shoot the shit. Today on Shooting the Shit, y'all, we are talking about decision making, specifically in relationships, but decision making. Is it better to make decisions with your heart or with your mind? So how do y'all feel about that? Like, what's better, making a decision with your heart or with your mind? And it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't finna start, but you over there getting your mouth revved up so good. I mean, the smile done dropped. Are you happy to be back? And we start with a little positivity.
I'm just saying, don't start. I just got back, damn it.
It's good for the community.
Hell no, I'm finna start, okay? Yeah, you
look right over here.
I did. He's over there grimacing so hard, okay? Go on, tell us how
No, you go.
No, because I'm split.
I'm split too.
Yeah,
I think in certain situations, you gotta make it with your mind. Cause your heart will guide you, get your feelings hurt.
Bro,
I
ain't gonna
got you
lie.
some bullshit.
My head done got me into some bullshit, and my heart done got me into some bullshit.
It's split,
so
but
it's
50-50.
That's a good point. It's simple, but it's true.
Sometimes it's one-sided though. I think it goes either way, each way. Like you could be in the middle, or you could be on one side, go with your heart, it works out, may not, or you could go with your mind, works out, may not. But I mean, in certain situations, man, if you know you know what I'm saying? Like, your heart gonna lead you to getting your feelings hurt. You gotta do it with your mind.
Okay, now, but sometimes you do have to, like, go ahead and at least take that risk so you can say that you have put something into it. You can't just live your life I'm gonna be so afraid to do this because my heart's telling me to do this. Yeah, your mind is gonna tell you to do something different. Now, I'm not saying keep on running in that brick wall. I mean, if that heart messes you up that first time, I ain't saying go back to a brick wall. You got to switch up the style.
Switch it up.
Like,
And if they hate, then let them hate and walk that money
we
pile
take it
up.
over.
You got to switch it up.
We take it over. Yeah, so sometimes you got to, but I do think that I believe in at least taking that risk and then saying that you have done what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Especially if we're talking about relationship-wise. You know what I mean? Because you can't control what somebody else does.
Right.
You can, but I do think that it's fair to at least give your best, put your best foot forward as much as you can, and then once you see that doesn't work, then take into consideration what you have to do for yourself.
I think it also in situations like it's good for both of them to agree. Your heart and your mind to agree.
Yeah,
I think that's a better situation.
That's a sound decision.
That's the best
That's a sound
That's the
decision.
best.
Like now, if they don't,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie
don't
though.
agree to-
I feel like if I make decisions with just like my mind and not my heart, I always second guess.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel like, dang, I should have did this or like. But I feel like if I go with my heart, I'm like, even though if it go left,
peace.
I'm just like, well, at least I tried.
Yeah, you're at peace.
Right.
I feel like my intention is to make decisions with my heart, but I always make it with my mind because I overthink everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I like make decisions with my head a lot. I'm like overthinking things like, like if we have a certain conversation or anything, like how the other person gonna feel, so then that changes like the way I'm gonna approach shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I make more decisions with my mind.
I probably make more decisions probably with my mind too, because I'm like a worst case scenario thinker. Like worst case scenario, this is what happens. So I'm gonna make it.
I mean, but like even relationship wise, at the end of the day, all of us, we are single, so we don't have anything to go off of except for shit that done went wrong. So some of that is, I don't know how else to word that.
Yeah.
But when you get in a relationship and your ego start kicking, you be like, okay, this nigga better not do nothing to me. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Nigga, you don't need to do nothing that bothers me. Okay?
Exactly.
So you're just like, okay, yeah, you always got in the back of your mind, this nigga could be up to something. Or she could be trying to, you know what I mean? Just to try to.
Motherfucker trying to play me.
Right.
Yeah.
So like you said, the best is
squint.
right. And everything is a squint. I think up until marriage. And then probably still a little bit. You ain't supposed to be doing
Still
it.
a little cloudy.
Yeah, it can still be cloudy. We only human. But I mean, like I said, I think it's just a repeat offenses of just trying to mess with your heart. That's so It's so, you know what I mean, bad.
I think I definitely use my heart more.
I think when you use your heart, like, and people, that's why I think I use my mind more, because when you use your heart, some people take that shit for granted, and they like take it and like twist it, do whatever they want with your heart.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So I think that's why I'm more likely to, make decisions with my mind.
I will say what's harder on that, and we were talking about this earlier. What is harder is sometimes being on the outside looking in and using your head or your heart. Like if it has to do with like maybe hurting a loved one that really was an asshole, and then like now their wife finally leaving them. You be like, well, I still hope she's the best for her, because your ass was out here cheating for years. You know what I mean?
You was a trifling motherfucker.
Right. And I'm not trying to say you're supposed to just bombard them, but at the end of the day, sometimes you were like, okay, it's not just like I feel bad for you and what's going on over here, but I mean, common sense says she should have got out 6 months ago.
Yeah, she should have been left your ass.
Right.
What about the decision, like when, like you said, somebody telling you something and you know they wrong, and you got to choose whether you gonna use your, you gonna give them that heartfelt, or you gonna give them that mind that what you think? What can I say to make it seem like I'm on their side, but I'm not?
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna definitely be on that side more like the mind, cause I think ultimately like you don't want to like just hurt people's feelings. No, like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Like I don't want to say something that I know for sure is gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna try to think about how can I say this to soften it up at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that why I'm so aggressive?
Yeah.
You
Don't give
so
him no bubble.
Yeah.
Shut up, Rick. I don't know why you so aggressive.
Because I feel like you. I mean, as a homeboy. Stuff like that to y'all, I feel like if y'all in the wrong, I should tell y'all I'm not doing y'all no justice if I don't.
Yeah, no, and that's
not
true.
true. But I think
that's when I use that. To me, that's when I use my heart. Like I'm telling y'all the truth. Like that's
but like
that's a heartfelt like.
It's
answer.
easier to tell one of us we doing something wrong versus telling like your mom she fucking up.
Right.
No, that's the same
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
Why is that?
Like if you fucking up, I could be like, all right, bro, you fucking up. But I'm not gonna say that to my mama.
I ain't gonna tell you ain't gonna tell your mama she fucking up, but you be like, mama. You could be like, mama, you.
Wish I would.
You could be like, mama,
really-
you wrong, bro. Mama, you wrong. Like you wrong on that.
Or even a friend that you know is like
Somebody
maybe
that's
like
sensitive.
super aggressive or not super aggressive.
Okay,
or,
let's.
or not even that. I'm not talking about you.
She
okay?
finna turn you right now, Hard. I need to tell you something.
No,
I'm just gonna do this on air.
Hard is much more responsible than me, baby. I ain't got nothing to say about Hard, okay? Yeah, he's living his life the hard way, okay? Not even the hard way he is. He's so responsible with everything. I ain't got nothing to say about how he living his life. He doing all right, okay? That's the man of the Lord, but he is crazy as hell. But he earned his way to be able to tell it like it is, I guess, okay? But if you do have that friend, you know that you maybe know is going to attack you, if you just really try, you'd be like, okay, y'all, I'm crazy. Just go on about your business, and maybe you don't agree with it. Maybe you don't try to send them off with more jewels on how to spread that around. But maybe you just a listening ear that day. As long as they ain't harming nobody.
Right.
Yeah. Child, please. But yeah, no, I'm definitely more of a heart person, just because I don't my feelings are not easily hurt, first of all, and so I'm okay like being honest and then accepting like I'm not above life's experiences. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's been hurt like this before, then it's I'm not above it. Then maybe my feelings will be hurt sometimes.
Right.
So if I feel like I put an honest try forward, then I also feel like I respect myself enough to back out when I need to and use my mind. So
yeah, I just don't like feeling like I need to second guess.
yeah, that's
Like
the
I don't
sucky
feel
feeling.
like being like, damn, I wish I would have did this, or damn, I
Right.
wish I would have did that. And I feel like I always think like that if I don't go with my heart.
Right.
So that's why I was like, well, fuck it.
Exactly.
Like,
No, I think that's best.
All right. Well, that's gonna be all for just the first portion of shooting the shit. Now we're gonna shoot the shit with our listeners. If you would like
I
us
missed
to,
these letters.
yeah.
Oh.
If you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMW Podcast at gmail.com and we'll read your letter on the show. And today we have 2 updates. So
All
that's
right.
cool.
Oh,
Okay, so our first one is from Marsha. If y'all remember, Marsha was the one whose neighbors, they had that loud sex language.
We named the show after.
Yeah, Marsha. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, y'all remember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marsha said, hello, everyone. So, oh, wait, that's the first letter. My bad. Okay, here goes. Yeah, it's a man's
together.
world. I couldn't help myself. I had to go upstairs and say something to my neighbors. All that banging was getting out of hand. My neighbor across the hall said that she was glad I was saying something because she could hear them often too. When I went up there and told them my concern, they were apologetic to an extent, but they also made me feel like they wanted a piece of me. They were glistening and looking all starry-eyed and seductive and shit. I hurried up and got my ass back down to the second floor.
Now, I didn't tell you why you should have kept your ass down there, but look at you. Look at you.
So the moral of the story is I should have said something maybe via note. I definitely think if I had
via letter.
I think if I had been down, they would have invited me in for some of the banging. Thanks for y'all's help. But I'll be minding my own damn business from now on.
I mean, hey, we tried to tell you.
At least you didn't go knock on the door when they was actually in the
moment.
act. Because if they were
they was just having a little quiet session, okay? They were just having a little massage session. They ain't got into they came greased down.
They were still in the
starry-eyed, okay? The shrooms hadn't started kicking in yet.
Yeah, 10 minutes later.
All right, honey, how'd you come talk about being note? And got scared. Because they came in.
Scared.
It came
You
squirting
didn't
all
really
on
want
you.
it right, yeah.
Get your ass in
But
here.
then what? Okay.
I know that's what you really want to be.
But I don't want to shut up. Would you
They would have tased your ass. You would have come too. On the damn spread eagle.
On the sex wing.
Girl, I'm glad he didn't get you, girl. I told you guys downstairs.
Right.
Now you somebody's sex slave.
Right.
Next time you'll
you
listen.
didn't even realize what was happening till that nigga was 10 pumps in. Y'all were fully having a threesome.
It was too late. 10 bumps in. It's too damn late. Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Thank you for
Girl, you shouldn't have took your ass up there. I should have been a note.
They probably still would have caught her as soon as she knocked on the door
Right.
and left that note in there. Hey, where you
Perfect
going?
time.
Would you have said something?
Huh?
Would you have said something to your neighbors?
If they was...
Right, they already know your routine. They probably had cameras set up in your
Yeah,
shit. Right. They were trying to lure you up.
I mean, how often was it?
She's pretty often, yeah.
They gonna be like, hey. It was a lie.
Yeah,
So they gets it in.
right. We got a new squat machine
Eventually, I
upstairs.
probably would have got tired of it. But, nah, it depends.
No, we know you love a good titty flop over the balcony.
It depends.
Hart said they was going through it.
Okay, now look. You would have let it go a little while. Let me just see what's going on.
Yeah,
My lease
it
is up.
depends.
Let me see when they
Then
gonna
I
move out.
reconsider, okay? See if they're getting out by Christmas. If not, yeah. So my mama and them gonna be over. I ain't be able to do
Yeah,
it.
okay, they can't hear all that.
Depends, man. They might get me some at this time.
Right, that's right. They think we be on there.
If I'm in the-
You on the dry street?
If I'm in the
You on
ground,
the
I'm
dry street,
telling.
you mad.
Oh, yeah, I'm gone. I'm
You're
knocking.
marching up.
Hey, woo, woo, woo. Now quit all that shit. Some of us got to go to church in the morning.
Oh, God. Oh.
We're touching and feeling on each other all the damn time.
Touching and feeling on each other.
Okay.
Getting that
Good
dry
luck,
street, you be
girl.
upset.
Right.
Look, good luck.
Okay, our next update comes from Leslie, which is the one who wrote in about her father-in-law being too flirty with her sister.
Okay, that was a while
Okay,
ago.
Yeah. Okay, so Leslie said, well, come to find out that my sister was being hit on by my father-in-law because they had hung out before. She assured me it was innocent, but I don't know what this hoe was thinking. I'm mad at her ass because she shouldn't be fucking up my family situation. Anyway, thanks for y'all's advice. So,
What?
okay, so in the original letter, she had said that the sister was, the father was like always being like flirty and like being, you know, like out of pocket with the sister. So I guess at some point the sister and the father have
Hung
like,
out.
I guess like, yeah, like have.
Went on a date,
I don't know if it was a date or
outing.
like that.
That's what it sound
That's
like.
what it sound like.
If they was alone, that was a date, bro.
Why would he be out with the
His
sister-in-law?
sister-in-law.
You know what I'm saying? That don't sound right.
She said he married, ain't he?
Yeah.
Bro, I think your sister creeping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
With your father-in-law.
Yeah, she creeping.
Out
Yeah.
of line.
Really cut it off too, didn't she?
Yeah.
All right, y'all gotta go. Bye. Like, girl, we need some more. What you mean that was?
I got a roasting oven.
Yeah.
Right.
She was typing real fast. She was just like,
Get that roast. Okay.
I mean, I don't
that
even know
wasn't
what to say. It
enough
was short.
information.
Yeah.
right.
That
I
wasn't damn
mean-
information.
The only thing I can say is your sister probably creeping with the.
I mean, but she didn't really ask for no advice. She was just letting us know because honestly, she said that she really upset with her.
Her sister was acting like she didn't like the
attention.
attention.
She don't want to drag her sister on the podcast, and I don't blame you, girl. You're a real one, okay? Thinking with your heart.
Right.
That is a heartfelt decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but your sister, either way it go now, you out of line for that.
Because what happened on the hangout that he's so comfortable doing all this extra shit
Right.
now?
Right.
That's what everybody's led to believe. That it was
Yeah,
Okay,
something fishy.
Well, I mean, ain't nothing we can say about that.
Man,
She
father-in-law.
Keep us updated.
Please,
Right.
give us more.
This is living, yeah. Like we need to
Give
find
us
out did
more,
they go, just
they go bowling?
Did they go bowling? They go grab a
Where
drink,
they go
or
to-
what? Or did they
was
go?
they at the bar?
They find the Econo Lodge and go immediately ankles to the ear. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking here?
What do y'all think was an acceptable outing for?
Not
One where his
bowling.
wife was there and everybody else
Right.
was there.
Right.
The grandkids and everybody damn
A
else.
family dinner. That's about
Right,
it,
what
bro.
is-
Like,
What is that? I mean, the age gap is too far.
because it's not even like her with the dad. That's even somewhat acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go grab lunch or whatever.
No,
Like,
yeah,
all
with
the
your
sisters.
father-in-law,
yeah,
all
with
the
your
daughters,
father-in-law or
right.
something. But that's like she not related to him in no way.
Okay, yeah, so it's all the way fishy. No.
And the word hang out. you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hiding something.
It's too broad. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hung out one time.
And what the
That mean
Right.
that sounds like a date. If somebody said that to me, I would be like, oh, they probably went on a date.
originally was the sister asking about was it the sister that was telling her sister-in-law
I
about
think
it?
the sister was tired of the father-in-law
she was just
like coming on to
overseeing it.
him.
She was just seeing it happening.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to
She
find
made.
the
I'm pretty
original
sure
one 'cause
she
I was
made a
gone.
complaint.
No,
then
the
after-
father-in-law was hitting on her sister. Period.
Sister, yeah.
Right.
And she noticed it. Like she noticed it that was happening. So she
I thought the sister said something to her.
Okay, this is the original letter. Let me just read it. So it's a man's world. I just found from my sister that my father-in-law is always trying to get at her on the low. He sends messages on social media and is
Okay,
always
from
getting
my
slick with her
sister-in-law.
when she's around. I'm just not sure how to handle it. I tell my husband, him and his dad are really close. So basically, I guess the sister. I don't know if she saw it in her sister's inbox or something. Maybe slid in the DMs. I don't know how. I don't really don't know.
Well,
The
it says-
extent.
No, she
She
just said
found
her
out
sister
from
told
her
her.
sister.
So
Yeah,
this
she
what
said-
happened. Her sister went out and hung out with the pop. She probably thought it was all innocent and stuff like that.
Now,
And
why
then,
would you think that?
Well,
Right.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's a good point.
That's what it sounds like because why would you now tell, you know what I'm saying, your sister did, hey, your father-in-law just keep like,
Right.
pressing
Even
the
if
issue.
even if they just ran into each other, like say they ran into somewhere and he was like, "Oh, you want to grab a drink? You want to grab dinner? We're both here. We're and
Right.
he pays for everything." If he's doing something weird after the fact, then it ain't right. He got the
Right.
wrong idea about something,
Right.
and maybe he got the wrong idea. Especially if she's saying something about it to her sister. But
now if
The
that
whole thing got
night,
to
if
be-
that night she ended up slipping up on some, then,
That's on you.
you know,
Yeah, and I mean, if
He,
he
listen, he
depending on
won.
how-
he got it right.
He won
Depending
them
on how old he
draws.
is, that nigga, he went out with the intention of getting it in anyway. 'Cause you know that nigga had to take Blue Chew at least 45 minutes before the encounter. So if he went there trying to smash,
he
that
didn't.
nigga, that nigga,
But
yeah.
but yeah. Okay.
The old niggas got to plan that shit. They ain't just no
Listen,
spontaneous
right.
fucking.
Ain't no
ass,
pop-up.
Right, I'm gonna need
No
45 minutes. I'm gonna need 45
spontaneous.
minutes in the shower.
Listen, I need to plan this out in a week in advance.
Okay,
Y'all doing them dirty, okay? Keep it living, okay?
we're
You're young
going.
and sprightly now.
Thank you for the updates from both of you all. Keep us updated. Continue keeping us updated. Minus the neighbors. You already know what that is. What time it is over there.
Yeah,
So
girl.
stay your
Right.
ass down on the second
Listen.
floor.
Still might need to move.
Right.
Right.
I'm telling
She
you,
say,
that's
like
really all
she
you can
say.
do.
shit,
Yeah.
that lease should be up, huh?
Right, they're gonna be watching your dough now.
Right.
Bring your bake, bring
They
your
gonna
fresh
wait till you
bread
come
and
back.
cook
Yeah,
some
I'm saying.
shit.
Yeah.
Wait till you come home, knock on your door. I need to borrow some sugar.
Right.
need to borrow some pussy.
sugar.
And give me the eyes. Give me the eyes. I need to borrow. I need to borrow some
Please
sugar.
don't try to ease into it with a spice. You just came straight for the pussy.
Okay. Anyway, that's all for.
Keep your updates coming, y'all.
Yeah.
We like to hear them. Okay.
For shooting the shit with our listeners. For everybody else out there, if you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letter on the show. And now we're gonna move over into our next segment, which is What's Poppin'.
Kim, bless you,
Bless you.
Lord.
Excuse me.
Bless Lord. Hey.
I just
said, bless the Lord.
Oh.
I said, bless the
Devil
Lord.
would've
At all
made
times.
it.
I said, bless the Lord.
At all times.
I said, bless the
Kim,
Lord.
At all times.
I said, come on, somebody.
Hey, Cam, you thumping today, ain't you?
I said, come on, somebody.
Damn.
Shit.
Hey.
My bad.
Hey.
All right, y'all. Today on oh man, I hate to open up, but today on What's Poppin', y'all, we are talking about Miss Tatiana Jefferson. The headline is: a Dallas woman killed inside home by police officer while visiting her nephew in Fort Worth. So, according to Dallas News, a Fort Worth police officer shot and killed 28-year-old Tatiana Jefferson early Saturday morning while she was inside a home visiting family. The officer responded to the call after a neighbor reported that the front door of the residence was open. From there, things took a very tragic turn. Within minutes after the call was placed, police showed up at the scene and began searching the outside of the home. Body cam footage of the officer who fired the fatal shot to Jefferson shows him moving around the home, looking through a doorway and entering the backyard with a flashlight before firing. The officer yelled. They said that he yelled, like, "Don't move" or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what did people around there say? Like,
I think
they
it said within like 3 or 4 seconds after he said.
I mean, they
something,
got
he
the
started
body
shooting.
cam footage online, and it was like seriously like 3 seconds. It was like, put your hands up, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean, like,
understand,
legit, this shit is it's crazy, man. I mean, it's one thing, like, we've always known that there's a target on our backs when we, like, out and pull up. They just running up a nigga's house and killing them now. Like, this shit.
It's kind of like this. Like, I'm starting to feel, I forgot who said it, but it's kind of like, you shouldn't police an area that you don't feel safe.
Right. If you shook all the fucking time.
And that I feel like the police department should take that into consideration. Oh, you sketch because every time that, like, when they doing training, I think they should put them in situations like that, like where they don't have a gun or anything to harm people, like and see, like, if you put them in that environment, see if they get aggressive, like, quickly. Therefore, oh yeah, this ain't you, this ain't you, scared, you scary, so we gonna put you over here. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not gonna make the force, period, because it's starting to feel like they putting these guys in places where, like, anything, it could be a squirrel, and squirrel, shoot a black person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and I think that we're, like, this Dallas Fort Worth area is really facing like a state of emergency.
Right.
Like, this entire thing is being such a buildup where people don't feel safe. And honestly, like, what's either when there's a state of emergency, what either needs to happen or is gonna have to happen based on what's going on or how people are gonna react to this is they need to bring, like, the military or somebody in to take over our police force for a little while and show us that they're putting the police through a different type of training. Right. They need to show us what they're gonna do to fix this, to make them not react this way. Like, that's the only thing, and it has to happen immediately. Right. It has to happen immediately. Like, if that's how you're going to show that you are taking responsibility, because this is what's being shown. They do not know how to react to things.
Right.
Like, they do not know how to react to things.
If you've seen a video, it's like, at what point did you feel threatened? Like, you was looking through a window with the video I saw, the blinds was closed. So if you saw somebody, you saw a shadow. At the end of the day, you see a shadow, bro, you don't shoot. Like, that could have been a kid.
Boy, right?
Yeah, that could have been a little
on top
kid.
of that, bro, they called for a wellness check. They didn't say somebody was breaking in.
Right.
Like, so I don't even know why you had the mindset that this person wasn't supposed to be in there from the beginning.
There has to be a transparent.
But that's why I said, like, they need to put them in more situations like that before they put them out on the field, because
there has to be an open, transparent something that y'all are showing we're fixing. It's like, we need to have access to the training videos that they're going through, so we can see exactly how they're supposed to react, and we can be educated about it also. Like, y'all have to show it's not even a sign of good faith at this point. Everybody knows that it needs to happen. If you're going to choose to ignore it, like, they are showing you that they are not knowing what to do in these situations that they are going to be put in, that they are walking towards. Like, you need to find some way to keep everybody safe and patrolled during this time, that you take every fucking body out of the DFW police force and put them into a new training regimen that shows them how they're supposed to do it, that we get to see, that we get to watch them go through, that we can be assured that this is how they have been trained to do things, because other countries do not have this problem. And it doesn't seem like other states are having this problem. Let's just be for real.
And this is how I feel. I'm gonna be honest, like, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong for saying this, but this is just honestly how I feel. When you decide to go into the military, police force, stuff like this, right? You to me, you already know there's a chance that you can die going into that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you already know that,
Security?
to me, you should not be that timid. You should know, like, I'm putting my life on the line. I'm serving
That's what
these
you
people.
signed up for.
Yeah, I signed up to put my life at risk, you know what I'm saying, for other people. So my thing is, if it came down for, you know what I'm saying, if it came down to it where either you had to die or the person behind you that you was trying to save or even like keep from hurting themselves had to die, you should have that mindset that I gotta die because I took this job. That's what I wanted.
Protect and serve.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, am I tripping when I say that?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was the whole point of the job. Protect, like you said, protect and serve. Like, I'm not saying you have to die, like you gotta take a bullet for everybody, but my thing is you're not supposed to be out there like killing somebody because you felt threatened. Does that make sense to me?
right.
And then
I
now we
mean,
have,
to everybody?
and now we have another little, another little black boy that's out there like fucking traumatized from some
Bruh.
shit that he just had to witness happened to his aunt. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
you literally
Like,
in the house chilling.
yeah,
Your
and
aunt
then
just
your
get
aunt
shot
just
through
get
the window.
killed. Like, that's just crazy, man. And then to
Right.
know that the police did it, like there ain't no way that little boy not traumatized.
Not from it wasn't from gang violence. It wasn't
Right.
from a straight bullet. That was
Yeah.
from like
Yeah.
a policeman.
Somebody
Like,
that's supposed to be there to help.
No, and honestly, maybe these just like regular level. I mean, because I'm sure there's like, you know, levels within even the police force. We know there are. There's different like task forces, you know,
Right.
that come in to do things, SWAT, things like that.
Right.
So maybe these like regular patrol people don't need to have lethal weapons. Maybe they
Right.
need to have like the
Right.
faraway tasers that are just gonna stun somebody. So
Or-
if they get too scared and make a mistake, what they're supposed to do is call for backup, and their backup comes with lethal force
them
if that's
damn-
what's needed.
or them
Right.
damn bean bags that'll
Yeah,
penetrate
exactly.
your chest and make
Exactly.
you.
Maybe some
Yeah.
faraway mace,
Yeah.
something
It's
that's not
like
lethal.
something,
Yeah.
something like a pellet would
That's
knock
what
your
I'm
ass to
saying,
the ground.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly, but it's not
Like,
lethal.
Right.
It's
the
not
salt
lethal.
bullet. What are the,
That's what I'm saying.
The
Them
salt
salt
bullets.
guns,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
them little, like, I know they got them like shotguns or whatever. They have like little bean bags that come out and they hit you and they make you basically lose your breath. Like you start
right.
gasping for air. You thinking
Right.
you dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? They should give them that. But all these, like, nah, man.
It's too many people dying for nothing.
Right.
It just and it
And
really
it's getting worse.
it is
And I got a
Like, it's
question.
literally
right in our
worse.
backyard.
I'm trying to figure out, like, man, and then y'all show good at shooting us with, you know what I'm saying,
That's what I
with
was about
shots.
to say.
But when it come to, you know, the shootout and stuff like that, y'all be having to use 30, 50 bullets to get them other people.
Yeah, no.
And it just
and-
doesn't seem to be happening to
other
other
people.
people.
Right.
And if so, it's not something that's being made as public. But this
And
is
it's-
something that's happening
and
all the
it's
time.
it's just a fear. We talk about it all the time, and
That's
even
what it
even in
is. Come down
education.
to
You
it.
know what I mean? Like a lot of I'm not just gonna say a lot, but in a lot of areas, unfortunately, we're here in Texas. You know, you have white teachers that base their fear of black people and also put in the classroom. You know what I mean?
Right.
They have a little white boy that's acting up, and they might call the parent. Yeah, you can call that little black boy's parents too, but you're afraid of him. You don't know if he's gonna talk back. You don't know if he's gonna call you
Right.
racist because maybe you are a little racist,
Right.
and it's gonna make you feel some type of way. And so he's not being taught the same way.
Right.
And so that same stuff is it. Yeah, we're easier target because when you feel like you're about to die, you might be a little more accurate. You know what I mean? Even if you've had a little bit of training. So it's just I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
It ain't no good answer
Did
other
the-
than we like something.
I say the
Something.
training got to be, yeah.
Did the police department say anything about what happened?
they haven't
Not
even
yet.
released. They
Not
haven't even
yet.
released who
'Cause
the officer is. You
even
know?
with
Not
and
as of now,
I
anyway.
don't understand why they be trying to protect that shit.
Right.
Like it's nothing you
Well,
can say that
I
justifies
think-
what he did.
I think,
Nah,
I think
like,
they
she does
trying
not
to
deserve to
protect
be
it
dead right
because
now.
they trying to protect the shield and stuff like that, and that's been happening like
Yeah, but
before
that's,
we was even
but
thought of and
that's
stuff
part
like
of the
that.
problem
And
though.
things
You know what I'm saying? Like when people fuck up, they make mistakes. Like as the police department, they gotta hold themselves accountable. Cause who else can, like us as the public, we can't hold them accountable.
Like, in square business, like how I feel, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong again. How I feel like if, dude, you made a mistake, you probably was scared. Just come out and say it. Like,
Right.
like y'all sitting back and trying to like
Trying to
let
make
stuff die
everything-
down
Right.
or whatever, try to make us forget about it. That makes it worse. That makes it feel like he's guilty. That makes it feel like he did it on purpose and stuff like
Right.
that.
And the body
Like,
cams were something that we're supposed to be remedying this, like
They
remedying
make
it.
it. They make
making
it worse.
Sure, yeah,
because they let
show
you know that they
ain't
just
trained.
shooting people, bro. They
Right,
just shooting
right.
people. That's it.
And
Why
that
are
was
they
supposed to
saying
help
this video is heavily edited too? Heavily edited.
Because probably it was. If the police department had got a hold of it first, why wouldn't it be? But I feel like with the Amber Geiger case, that's the first time that we really even asked, like, okay, what was she supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Right.
And the training that she has, yeah, that it seems logical. You hear something, you call for backup. You know what I mean? Like, it does seem like she was maybe told to do the right thing. So what is making them too afraid to? Because other countries, they do things like negotiation training. They do things like how to talk a human being down, because this is psychologically what a human is going through when they're doing some type of trauma-based thing like this, I guess. And it doesn't involve freaking shooting them and trying to aim at the middle of the head and kill them.
Right.
At all. It ends with nobody being dead at all. Zero fatalities.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened to shooting motherfuckers in the legs.
I don't know.
I just don't understand why there would be any reason for you as an officer outside of a place, outside of a building, shoot inside of it. When you ain't heard no gunshots, it ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Like, there's no way you saw like
if the whole SWAT team is not there with all the artillery ready to throw a gas bomb inside, why are you storming the house alone?
But like,
why are you storming the house alone?
Why you shooting and you don't see nothing but probably a shadow and stuff for a wellness check?
For a wellness check, bro.
Not somebody broke in.
For a wellness check.
Even if you break into somebody's house, bro, he shouldn't be shooting into a house, bro.
Right. He shouldn't even had his gun out. He could have had his taser or something out, but he shouldn't have had his gun out. Like,
and like you said, if he was afraid or that afraid that he was gonna have to guard his life,
he shouldn't have been in that area.
He should have stayed his ass in the car.
No, he should have stayed his ass in the car. And I would rather have 10 cop cars around my house scaring my little nephew because they're doing a wellness check that they thought was going to escalate than be sitting up with somebody shooting straight bullets like a motherfucking gangbanger into the house.
Not only that, I'd rather have 10 cop cars around that person's house and them calling me racist for doing that instead of shooting them.
Yeah, instead of shooting him.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Because you know that's going to happen.
Because the door's cracked open. It looks like somebody maybe broke in. Let me go back to the car and make sure that there's plenty of people here. How about we get 5 cars out here and say, everybody in the house, come out. Yeah, we would have been fucked up, but a woman and a kid would have came out.
Right. Or let me just stand in the front. Somebody come out, I get to see them. It's that simple. I ain't got to go around the back and like that. Just stay in the front.
Yeah.
No. So all of us can logically think about a billion different scenarios that you could have done rather than shooting blindly into this house. So that's what the point is. Take these niggas out and prove to us that they're trained, or it's about to get ugly. And it's about to get ugly. People want to feel safe. Yeah. If they don't feel like you're protecting them, they already don't feel that safe. If they feel like you can just come in,
I can't even be safe at home chilling.
Yeah.
Like, that's what make it worse. It's like, where can you go?
Right. Okay. Well, prayers up to Tatiana Jefferson's family, and rest in peace to her, because this definitely should not have happened, and we sick of this shit. It's just the truth, you know what I mean?
Right.
But let's move over into some other topics that's popping this week. Lighter news, Training Day is saying they're coming out with the prequel, and currently they said that Denzel Washington is not involved.
I mean, he got lit up at the end.
But
it's a prequel, though.
So they should let his son do it, I think. That would be like a dope person to be.
Oh, and he'd do so great.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good story. Because, like, his character already was so damn crazy.
Yeah.
Like, to see how he got to that point would be dope.
And his son has so many, oh my goodness. Like,
he a good actor.
Yeah,
he's a
great actor. And he has so many of his mannerisms. He's like, he would be a perfect, well, I mean, he's younger than him, obviously.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Oh, that would be cool, though.
So, I mean.
Who's going to be in it then?
I don't know.
I don't think
they haven't released it yet.
Denzel probably said, listen, y'all should leave it alone. It was great.
Right, I'm sure he feels that about everything.
Don't miss it.
Right. That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. Like Anita Baker, he'll call himself a legend.
Yeah, he
Denzel
will.
Like, so you're not giving credit to a legend. You'll know what it is. But nah, yeah. So would y'all go see it though?
Yeah.
You would? Okay.
I don't know if I would.
No, you know you're gonna see
without Denzel in it? No, I don't know.
What about baby Denzel?
If he's in it, that's different. But I'm just saying, like, without Denzel, nah.
Maybe they can Gemini Man him. Maybe they can Gemini Man him. They shaved Will Smith down like 20 years in that movie.
Yeah, they did.
They really did.
They did. Okay. Next, y'all, let's talk about.
Look like when Cab dropped him off.
Right. Okay, Tekashi 6ix9ine just scored a pretty massive record deal. Tekashi 6ix9ine just landed a $10 million deal with his former label 10K Project, and he will get paid for 2 albums, one in English and one in Spanish.
I don't know how that happens.
Why?
Who's?
How y'all don't know?
Shut up! All right, mean,
Like he
why?
literally in jail, bro.
But why?
like he in prison.
Oh.
What music he gonna do when he get out? Or did they just gonna be like, fuck it?
What you mean?
I mean,
Bro.
I don't think people gonna fuck with him like that when they get out.
I don't either.
It's gonna happen, bro.
They're gonna fuck with
They
him?
train it. Y'all gotta understand. Like, it's kind of like they've been brainwashing people and making them think certain things is okay, and like false claiming Bloods and Crips that now is okay. People been letting that slide. Him going to jail and stuff like that. People go from like, oh, that's messed up, he snitched, blah, 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 to like basically making fun of it, so it's not that serious no more. Then he get out, he's still gonna have his fans. So they gonna buy his album. Like,
I don't think
it's
I don't think
insane.
he gonna have fans like that.
He gonna have fans. He ain't gonna have people that like him, but he gonna have his fans because his fans don't care about him
kids,
snitching.
they little kids.
That's what I'm saying.
But even
Kids-
still, bro,
Bro, kids don't. I'm telling you, the kids
I
now,
think-
they don't
'cause-
care about
'cause
none of
his,
that.
His fans gotta be what, like 15, maybe 13 to 18, maybe.
Bro, and they don't care about none of that.
Well, they do
Bro,
care about a trend, and if the trend is
they
we don't
not-
like Tekashi 6ix9ine,
Yeah,
nigga,
they not gonna
Yeah,
do
have
it,
it
bro.
on
They
that
not
hoe.
gonna
But
rock with him.
they do care about a trend. But here's the thing: if they can make him a big deal before, when everybody's saying he was false claiming and all this stuff, why
Yeah,
why
but we
wouldn't they
didn't
make?
have
They've been
proof.
making him.
'Cause
He
who
been a
gon-
big deal in the news.
Who gonna be behind him though? You know what I'm saying? Like what people
The
gonna
people
be
who
behind him?
the people who gave him the $10 million.
Yeah, but that's the record people, bro. Like they don't know.
Yeah,
the,
I
at
don't
the
know.
end of the day,
the
bro,
record companies
at
is
the
the
end of the
one to
day-
give you the promotion to
Yeah, but
sell.
at the end of the day, bro, the record companies at this point, all they doing is giving you money, bro. You gotta have your own team of people to do everything else. Ain't nobody gonna want to work with him.
That's true.
Bro, people do anything for money. Y'all forgetting that, bro.
Nigga,
Like, y'all gotta.
$10
I don't know, bro.
ain't
It's too
This
many other
ain't
people
enough.
that they could work with. It's too
Ain't
many other
enough.
people that they could work with, bro.
Okay.
Like music is not here to drop because Tekashi 6ix9ine not around.
Listen,
Hell
I don't
no.
like,
Yeah, I don't.
you know what
I
I'm saying?
don't-
He ain't that. His music ain't that good.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I ain't saying I'm for him or anything. I'm just telling you.
Or against him.
I know how people with.
I'm
How
against
people is.
I mean, I wouldn't listen to that nigga before. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like. what's
I ain't
called
never.
Fufu.
I ain't never.
Which one?
Fifi.
Fifi. I like the one. Fifi. was
He
hitting.
had a couple. He has some real good production. But
I think
what producers gonna produce for him now?
I'm telling you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Money
Like-
talks, bro.
And bullshit walks.
I don't
Right.
know.
And speaking of walking, he might be walking real soon. They saying so. We'll see.
He gets sentenced in
Bro, he
December.
done
He gets
talk-
sentenced in December, but they said like
He gonna record these albums in a cave.
Bro,
Right.
He done told on everybody. I'm telling you.
Somewhere in Albuquerque.
I don't
Somebody
know,
gonna
right.
work
Somewhere in
with
the
him,
khaki.
man.
Somebody-
Kirk.
In the khaki.
Somebody who don't care
Find
gonna
him in
work
the
with him.
khaki.
All right, y'all. All right. Last but not least, y'all. Listen. Be careful out here, y'all. The CDC is issuing. The CDC.
Be careful out here, y'all.
The CDC.
That was genuine.
The
Yes, it
CDC
was.
issues warning as syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia infections reach an all-time high.
No.
STD infections in the United States from the 3 sexually transmitted diseases hit a record high in 2018 and threatening millions of Americans in the process. The STDs in question are syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia. According to official findings from the CDC, based on the 2018 STD surveillance report, the combined cases of syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia reached an all-time high with more than 2.4 million new cases.
God. Oh,
Hey.
God.
For
Hey.
more of a breakdown, that means 1.75 million the committee reported in 2018. That's the most ever reported to the CDC.
Ooh, that's a lot.
So
That's
be
a lot of
careful out
clout.
here, y'all.
Y'all need to stop touching and feeling each other.
Ain't you? That's a lot of clout.
It is.
Hey,
Yeah,
now when is she gonna do it via note?
Yeah, for real. You want to get none of them spices
Right.
on you?
Right.
I
It's
mean,
a lot of spice.
okay. So what is the babies doing? They ain't just.
They gotta be out here just raw dogging it.
Yeah,
I told
and
you
you can
that-
get that without even like raw dogging though. You can get that from like oral sex too.
And
But
it
I'm
really
sure
is
I'm
a-
sure they out here raw dogging.
That's
like
what
a
happened when you have a hot girl summer.
It is hot girl summer, but you know what I mean. It is the.
That
It's like.
thing's very warm. Like
It's the. I feel like it's the.
It's a spicy girl summer.
Okay, niggas involved. In
no,
that
she
too.
got it lit.
Right, nigga, she ain't bring the candlestick though. She got it. It's like okay, sorry. They, yeah, but I think it's really just that like the freedom the kids got with the love, first of all. And then really they just don't look at sex the way that even our parents taught us to look at it. Which I'm sure we a little loosey-goose for our parents too. But, I feel like these babies is real. Obviously, these babies is real.
I feel like the thing is, ain't nobody trying to scare them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't seen the pictures. They ain't seen the bumps.
We got scared out of sex for at least a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You was
We
like,
was-
listen,
we
I
was at
don't
least-
want that.
We was at least, it was like either way, you had sex, you either gonna have a kid and you ain't ready for, cause you still a baby, or you gonna catch something that you can't get rid of.
Right.
And that's what
Yeah,
scared
but
us.
I feel like we
And
saw.
then also, you know that you was gonna go to hell. There's also that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Sprinkle a little of that in there.
No, but I don't think even in like, first of all, they act like these kids can't handle the damn thing when they out here watching porn like they're going through socks, okay?
Right.
But they're out here drinking porn like water.
Right.
But they are also, but but in like sex ed and stuff like that, they would show us like the crazy pictures, and now they really do not show kids like that. They show like what the drugs and stuff will do, but they don't show the genitals like they used to show them. And we had access to really. But listen, we had access. No, we had access to. Oh.
That would scare you. That's what these kids need to see.
But we had access to the bumpy pictures, and then grandmama and them saying they wasn't raising no kids. We didn't have like the porn. All they getting to see is the fun motherfucking tricks and the stuff and shit.
You had to have a VHS or DVD.
Not only that, now it used to
too
be
much access.
It used to be where schools didn't have to ask to educate you on that. Now they got to ask the parents, and it's the parents. Some of the parents' fault because they like, no, I don't want my kids.
They don't want them to see it.
But your kid watching porn.
Your kid watching full-on porn, okay, and they learning all the tricks. They know damn
And you know it ain't no condoms in porn.
Okay,
Right.
no, it ain't no condoms in porn, and so I feel like that
They don't
emergence is what is breaking out the chlamydia and the syphilis and the gonorrhea on their ass.
I think that's
Got
a good
them
reason.
clapping around town.
Yeah.
They got 3, 4, 5, 6 bitches in the room.
Look,
okay?
you got to think about
Niggas
it.
and bitches and
They
bitches.
They looking up to the porn star.
You know, they absolutely, and not even looking up to them like, because you know what,
No, I'm
honestly,
saying
that's
when it
another
comes to
thing that
sex.
drops.
I'm talking about when it comes to sex.
No, but I believe that's another thing that drops is the porn stars. Because we used to have a few porn stars, Mr. Marcus. We used to have a couple of stars.
Pinky.
But Pinky. But they don't have nobody, they can upload their own little videos for a couple thousand if they want to.
Right.
Yeah.
There's too many
And
amateurs.
Yeah,
out
it's too
here.
many amateurs
you know
out
they
here.
do, and you
With
know
good-
they
with
do anything
iPhones.
for likes.
Right.
You know what I'm
Anybody
saying?
got a
You know
good
they do
phone.
anything for likes.
Yeah.
Get you the flash on.
Right.
You
All
good.
you need to do, listen,
Flash
somebody,
on, you right.
if somebody went to the Bustin' Nothing Eating Bus Party and just press record on the camera, and just kids can stream that online.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And you don't have to upload it as amateur. You can upload it up there with the pros if you want to.
Don't nobody
Yeah.
know the difference. As long as
It's
you got an
not.
HD camera.
yeah, it don't matter.
Right, ain't nobody trying to look Mr. Marcus' ass no more, nigga. We trying to see some new faces in the places, okay?
All right.
Places.
That's enough, y'all, for what's
But
popping.
yeah, that's
y'all.
why these kids out here bumpy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Be careful out here, y'all. For
Be
real.
careful, y'all. Be careful out here, y'all. The CDC.
Hey, don't fuck around and be the new Bumpy Johnson.
Right, you're right, honey.
Yeah.
All right, we
The
gonna
new,
move
clap.
over.
the new gooey Glenda.
We gonna move.
Oh.
Discharge
It's
over.
Wednesday.
That's
Right, baby, you still got your 20s and 30s to look forward to. Now slow down.
Krabby Patty.
Over the singeing that monkey. That monkey has been thoroughly singed.
Yeah, it really
All
is.
right. All right, that's enough. We gonna move over into our next segment where we
It ain't us.
where we always we good. Where we go
Last of the real.
where we go where we recognize a very beautiful woman, and that is our Dime of the Week segment.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. You want this money, then you gotta be a
I beat
All
him
right,
down the
y'all.
blocks today.
This week, our Dime of the Week is none other than one half of the City Grizz,
Hey.
JT. All right,
Yeah.
she
Come on,
finally
Grizz.
got flued out, and she is out. You know what I'm saying?
She out of jail.
Yeah,
out of prison.
she literally got
Ready
flued
to play in
out.
the bed. Just in time for the shower.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Because
so,
that other
yeah,
one been out here really hot, girl.
Young Miami, yeah.
She got a little ahead of herself.
They shot Young Miami a few weeks ago. Somebody shot
Yeah,
her.
they
Remember
did.
that?
While she was pregnant,
Why-
yeah.
They had a line
she
like,
ran
leave that girl,
pregnant.
leave that girl alone.
Right.
But
She
thank
ain't hurt
God she was
nobody.
okay. All right,
Yeah,
but
she
JT
need
is
to-
back. Her
she
new
need to
song
take her ass
came
to
out,
South
which is called
Georgia.
First Day Out. You know what I mean?
okay.
She had a little
doing
snap on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know everybody really was rooting for JT to get out. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, this was everybody. Yeah, I mean, folks that don't even listen to the City Grizz be like, you
Yeah,
know,
be like,
free
JT.
JT. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So and so I mean, and did y'all hear the first day out?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I
Okay,
heard.
yeah, it's not
She
bad.
had a little snap on there. She had a couple
did.
bars.
Yeah, she had a couple.
Yeah.
So so I mean,
No, she really had the bars, actually.
Did she?
did.
Yeah.
She did
One
it.
that's
Did
more
she?
focused on the rap.
Her song, or she did it to T Grizzly's first day out beat.
I
I ain't
think
heard
I
it.
think it's the first day out beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the T Grizzly beat.
And Young Miami too. I think that it was good too for even her to get this running start, because at the beginning you could hear that that JT was more of the rapper. You know what I mean?
Right.
But now, because there's a part in there's a part in what's the song that it's Act Up, the song that Lil Yachty wrote for them.
Yeah.
Act Up. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you all seen the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the video, there's a part where Lil Yachty cuts and he's like telling her how to say the song. You remember that
Yeah.
part? He cuts and he's like telling her how to have attitude or whatever and say the song, whatever. But I think that was a true like thing. Like I feel like she kind of had to hone in on what her rapping. And after she dropped this child, she'll be good. Cardi did it.
Oh
okay.
no, I think they definitely got like a bright future ahead of them as far as like music goes.
Yeah. No,
'Cause, I
for
mean,
sure.
me and Rick was talking about this earlier. Like, for they lane of music, they really at the top.
Oh yeah,
You
they're
know what I'm
good.
saying?
They gotta
Like-
hop in there with Meg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
I
really get a
think they
good-
got good rapport with them with her
yeah,
already.
me too. And obviously with Cardi too.
Right.
So, I mean, I think that Miss Petty done retired, so you ain't got to worry about that no more.
Right.
Oh,
One of MC Light gonna drop though.
I don't know that. MC Light, shout out to MC Light. MC Light just turned 49.
Yeah, she look good too.
She do.
Yeah.
She
She
been
holding.
looking good.
She holding.
She real
She
tight.
ain't worried about
Yeah.
the look ass.
She tight.
Right. About them little city girls. Okay, let them do their thing at the new school.
But shout out to
Right, New
JC.
Jacks.
You are beautiful. Welcome home. And we look forward to hearing like all this new music from you for real. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So Free JT can be a thing of the past, and now I hope that they just have much success. And,
I mean,
do
or
their
ride
thing.
with it for a while, okay? Good Lord, you got
Right.
your little brand to it. Get some more
Yeah.
free JT
Yeah.
t-shirts now, child. Wear
Yeah.
one.
What did Pimp C do? He was like free Pimp C, nice what? Dang. I forgot how it went. He said it in the song. But
Yeah.
basically everybody was saying free Pimp C, but then he was finally free.
So
It was like a little line.
Meek
Yeah.
Mill came up off of that.
Yeah.
Like he had a whole bunch. Everybody had Meek Mill t-shirt back.
The only
then.
thing is they need Young Miami to drop that baby so they can get in the studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. And then she can get in the studio with the baby.
How far is she now?
She got to be
I
almost
mean, she
done.
got to be close.
Yeah, she could have had the baby while
She
we
at least 6
been
months.
recording tonight. Yeah, no,
She
I
passed
think
6
she further
months.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was pregnant. She was pregnant and showing at the BET Awards, and that was in June.
Okay.
You
Oh,
know what
yeah,
I
so
mean?
she about to-
She
yeah.
about to have that baby. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to JT. You are beautiful, and you are our dime of the week. And now we're gonna move over to our next segment, which is our number one favorite game. One's gotta go. One's gotta go. Yeah, we got a little draw on that. We need to get that back
We ain't
together.
did that in a
We ain't
while.
did it in a while, but we got to bring that back.
Why not?
All right,
I'm just
y'all.
joking. I missed it.
This week on One's Gotta Go, we got three rappers, and all of them held in the A. This is really tough, man. Like, still to this moment, I don't know who I'm gonna choose. But anyway, one's got to go out of these three rappers. All right, we have T.I., we have Gucci Mane, and we have 2 Chainz.
So it's Trap Stars.
Trap
Yeah.
stars.
The
T.I.,
Trap Legends.
Gucci
Trap
Mane,
legends,
and 2
seriously.
Chainz. One of these three has to go. Is this easy to anybody just off rip?
I
No.
mean, it's semi easy, but not then when I start thinking about it. Because if we get rid of them, we getting rid of music and everything they done did, right?
The more you think about it, the harder it is, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I know the first person I thought of getting rid of was T.I., but then
Nigga,
hold on. I said it was T.I., but then I started thinking about money rolls, cars and clothes.
That's
all my niggas, bro.
Bro, that's one of the most hooded songs I ever heard.
Shut up, you ain't burn no girl in you.
All my niggas, bro. Yeah, that was
Finish them,
that.
finish them one day.
Nigga, and bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
It's hard to yell
I
with
mean,
the girls in your mouth.
Swizzy.
Hey, he had them hits. That's why I said,
Hey,
ooh, that's
T.I. got a
hard.
catalog, bro.
Heck
Oh
Yeah.
no!
T.I.
Matter of
got a
fact, yeah.
catalog.
If the Super Bowl, if they was ever able to handle it, he got. I'm not saying T.I. should do Super Bowl, but I'm saying he got enough material that he could do a show that big. Like T.I. could like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T.I.
No, and
got-
T.I.'s first song, I'm Serious, with Beanie Man is really just, I mean, that nigga, you might not remember this, okay? But when he first came out, like, this nigga came out of nowhere. He literally
Yeah,
came out of nowhere, and he has not stopped since.
And
That nigga got-
T.I., I think T.I. one of the realest niggas in rap. Like, That nigga real life swung on
Floyd Mayweather.
over Tiny.
He did.
Like ran up on that nigga security.
He a
and
real
all,
one, but he
like,
also don't make good decisions.
He really
But
did.
That
That
wasn't
nigga
no good
real.
decision.
That nigga real.
Like
life.
knowing one-on-one, you probably would get beat up because
That
you're a boxer.
nigga ran up
but
on
you
Floyd.
still ran up.
Like that nigga also real life went to jail for having all the guns and shit.
Yeah,
world.
he did.
That rappers
all
be saying
all
they
the
be
guns
having.
in Atlanta.
Like that nigga, and then that nigga also real life got in trouble in jail for having Tiny rub one off under
She
the
twisted
table.
one off under the table.
Like,
He got caught mid-twist.
But this nigga also saved somebody from jumping off a bridge.
did.
What you want me to do, Ted?
Like this nigga,
Told me to
this
don't
nigga
do
T.I.
it.
pretty
Some
legendary.
Jergens. The God told me to don't do it. That I don't do that.
Oh, Tiny, that's real. Find you a woman that'll twist one off for you when you're having a bad day under the table.
Really, underneath the table.
Get you somebody that can do both. You know, they should switch it up.
Damn.
Because from the waist up, that's a good woman. Now she's going to town on that shit.
Yeah, hey.
They didn't even know it. They was over there being too they were looking too good.
Why y'all over here?
Right. Anyway.
And 2 Chainz also has like a long.
Oh, 2 Chainz.
Very long
man.
category.
And 2 Chainz, now you talking about like
Catalog.
real nigga. 2 Chainz like is like in the same in a different regard, but just as
he
much
a
of a
real
real
nigga.
nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
He's
all of them
smart.
real niggas
He
now that we think
intelligent.
about it.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like 2 Chainz just ain't real out here wilding. You know what
No,
I'm
and
saying?
you
Like,
get that
and 2
tingly
Chainz
classic
is
feeling.
definitely like a lyricist that people sleep on.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Like,
Agreed.
He's like a
100%.
southern. He kind of like a
He
southern
can't go for
Snoop
me.
kind of.
He really can't.
Yeah.
He like
No,
a
he
southern
is like a
Snoop.
southern
He
I never heard
uncle.
nobody.
He uncle.
I never heard nobody say that, but
But that's
true.
true.
He's
That's
like
absolutely
uncle,
true.
you know what I'm saying? He just be high and chilling and making
Yep.
good ass music. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Good
saying?
ass
Like,
jokes.
Yeah,
in a
Yeah,
good
but
funny
he
as
mood.
a
funny as
vibe, bro.
hell. That
He a
nigga real
vibe.
funny. So yeah, that's okay. But yeah, that okay. And then you got Gucci, who we can't. I mean, Trap House 3 will forever be
hold
that
on.
song.
Came
And-
with me and
I
3
mean,
young-
and
You
that
stay with me.
It
Yeah,
was a
hope
real.
y'all
When I
niggas
say
don't play with
out of,
me.
out of all of them, I mean real. Somebody came to kill him, and he
And that
ended
nigga
up killing them.
Listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
And got off.
yeah.
Got off.
But then
That
went to jail for
time.
something
Okay,
else.
that
Exactly.
time. For
That's
that
when
time.
they
came
kicked that girl
back
out that
a whole
moving vehicle,
different
right?
nigga.
It came in. I'm
At the
so
mall.
icy.
Like, yeah.
Gucci
I mean,
Mane
yeah.
came back.
Our
Gucci
college
came back
years,
swinging.
especially, that nigga couldn't be touched. When we was in school, like everything, he was on it. He was a part of it. He was it. Okay.
And on top, I think, to be honest, Gucci Mane probably put more like successful rappers on than anybody else.
Yeah.
Waka,
Yeah.
Nicki,
They
right?
know in that
yeah.
area in Atlanta looks up to him so
They
much.
all,
yeah.
I think the younger rappers like Migos and all them, they look up to him more than T.I. and 2 Chainz.
me
I
too,
think.
me too. And I think that's probably because they got to see him. He was actually really on the front lines.
Yeah. Because I think he a little younger than them, right? He a little younger than T.I. and them.
So maybe just closer to what they
Yeah.
what they were able to see. Like he was a big homie.
Yeah. Okay, well, y'all want a 1, 2, 3? Does anybody feel prepared to make this? This is like a real tough one to me. You
this
know
is
what I'm saying?
hard.
Yeah.
I got mine. I think I got
I
mine.
really don't actually.
I think I got mine too.
I really don't want to get rid of none of them, but I think I got mine.
I think I'm just gonna choose.
Ready?
Today, 'cause good Lord,
Y'all
I'm
want a
so-
1, 2, 3, or y'all want
suck
to go
the
one
life
by
out of
one?
me again.
You gonna give me back for this, ain't you?
I don't know. Sometimes I can't come up with nothing good. Every now and again we get one that just really takes you to the
Damn,
gut.
I'm just really thinking Gucci Mane used to go hard, bro, back in the day.
Yes.
Because his music wasn't that good, but it was still good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to describe it.
He was hard to rap along
Are we
to.
going? Are we
I
going
really
1, 2,
enjoyed
3?
listening
But the
to
production
it.
I
was
mean,
the bomb.
the nigga said Gucci Mane LaFleur, I'm MVP. I know you baby mom still want to get with me, something like that. And then he said, I say things like street and scrape and scrape.
He do.
She's
I
a
used to love that
very freaky
lemonade.
girl.
Girls like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming.
Okay. And that was on a lighthearted song.
Yeah,
okay.
it was. Loving you, love. Where the fuck is Mario at?
It's Mario. Put that nigga on the milk carton.
Right, yeah. We
Listen,
yeah.
Gucci got some classics.
No,
Yeah.
Mario was on that, what you call it, that B2K tour. He was out.
Oh, he was, and that
Oh,
boy
he
can
was.
still sing, can't he?
Nah, that nigga can really sing. He's one of the most underrated vocals in the game.
But anyway, are we going 1, 2, 3?
This is hard.
I'm ready.
I'm going to just have to say, fuck it.
Can I just say, like,
I'm
as
gonna
an
have
honorable,
to.
you know, sometimes we do honorable mentions, but me and G, at first, like, we mentioned Jeezy, too.
Yeah.
Jeezy would have been a good one.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think y'all did good with
I feel like
the
G-
3.
I feel like Jeezy is more like I think as far as like he a legend for rap, but also like his influence with
Street.
BMF and like Big Meech and all them. Like he
Yeah.
came along right with them and
Yeah.
they real
That
legendary.
nigga came back when Bad Boy South was a thing. I remember that
He
shit.
was in the group, okay?
Was it Jody Breeze?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then they had a little crew,
anything
right?
for private.
Right.
they had a rap crew. But what was their name though?
Dang it, why can't I think of
Because it was Jody
Anything for
Breeze.
private.
It was Jeezy. It was
Hey,
somebody else.
it was called USDA.
USDA. Didn't they have a third member?
It was 4, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I do
nigga
remember
was a
Jody
rap
Breeze
group
though.
Jody
He was
Breeze.
in a rap group.
Was it USDA? I think. I know that's Jesus.
Yeah, remember he used to say that all the time.
USDA, I think.
What's them boys called? Anything for rap.
It was
Yeah.
something South. It had South in
Bad
it.
Boy South was definitely the
Was the
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
yeah.
Dry
Okay,
ass name. I see why I got out.
All right. Anyway,
I
okay.
see why he got out.
I'm ready because y'all ain't gonna choose.
Me and no dry ass group. I'm gonna break out.
Damn, I feel bad
I'm the
because like
snowman. Bitch,
Right.
no boys in the
Yeah.
Wet?
all right, I'm also gonna say there's a chance that I'm gonna change my
No.
That's
I
it.
also want to say there's a chance. Okay, no. That don't have weird.
Yeah, everybody got it. They
Yeah.
All right.
1,
Ooh.
2, 3.
Gucci
See?
man.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of Gucci.
Are y'all niggas out your mind, nigga?
Well,
I'm getting
what
rid
you
of
say?
I got rid of T.I. ass.
The reason
Fuck that damn pep talk in the beginning. Okay? I talk like that nigga after I'm serious.
That's who I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, that nigga
That's
do too
who I
much
couldn't
cheating.
do.
These other niggas is family men. Okay?
The reason
No,
why the reason why I said Gucci Man is because if I think about all the songs that each of them had,
Geniuses.
I feel like T.I. got more hits and 2 Chainz got more hits. Than
That's
I
what
don't
I
know
think
if 2
too.
Chainz got more hits than
Yeah,
Gucci,
he
but
do,
like,
man.
but it's just that
Man got 10 albums.
I think that you
Gucci
know what?
Man got like 100
Slash
albums.
mixtape.
I'm about to say that mixtape,
That nigga done put out 10 albums since he
but
been
you
out of
can't-
jail the last
You
time.
can't. When I say hits, you can't rap as many songs.
Who putting the work in?
for T.I. Like you can. I mean, not for T.I. You can't rap as many songs for Gucci as you can for
See, this is
2 Chainz.
this why I got rid of Gucci Man. I
Gucci
think
both hard to
like
rap too.
I think Gucci Man got more duds. You know what I'm saying? Like he got
Oh, he
more songs that
definitely
I just like whatever.
Right.
Versus
That's what I'm saying.
I think the other ones
Like,
got
more
more
hit.
quality music.
Yeah.
You know, or more consistent, not quality, but more consistently good music.
I feel like they got more more hits that you gonna remember, like you remember word for word, like stuff like that. Gucci Man got some where you just like, all right.
I didn't. Yeah.
Gucci Man ain't really ever went pop too. Like you just said, even if it's
Yeah.
a nice
Yeah, he
song,
didn't.
Yeah.
if we
He
Bruno
ain't never
Mars, think
went
about
pop.
it, nigga still finna be rapping about trapping, okay?
Yeah, that's
you
it.
want the verse, you want the verse.
Right.
You want it or not?
Right,
Cause T.I.
baby.
definitely switched it up a
Right, he
little bit.
will
Yeah.
switch it up, and 2 Chainz is just,
He did
you
a song.
know,
They did a song with who was it? Ariana Grande. Somebody he did a
2
song with a
Chainz
pop
did
star.
7
Yeah.
Rings. He did
T.I.
7 Rings
Yeah,
remix.
T.I. was front runner with Iggy.
yeah.
Yeah.
he
If
talked
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
He
mistaken,
talked
he
shit about
signed her.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
He said that was a bad decision.
Yeah, it's like a blunder on his career.
Yeah.
And she basically said pretty much like.
I mean, she sold a lot of records though. I'm sure.
She sold a lot on that
It
album.
wasn't-
That,
it
that
wasn't-
single did very, very well. I don't know how much like her albums like all around did.
It wasn't that much of a blunder for him. He made some money off of
No,
it.
he definitely made some money.
But that is embarrassing when you look back at it though. Don't know.
But that's because that's because he was trying to defend her.
I
I
like
think
that.
that's why it was a blunder, because when he was trying to defend her, when people were saying
She can't rap
culture
and shit.
appropriation, yeah,
Yeah.
and she was like taking people's rhymes and stuff like that. It
He went to bat for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Who
why.
did you get rid of?
Which was
Gucci
his
Man.
fault. not
Gucci
hers.
Mane. And why? Why? Oh, you said why you got rid of T.I. because you don't think he's faithful.
I mean, that's the truth.
Do you like Gucci music better than T.I.'s?
Yeah,
Do you like and you like 2 Chainz music more than T.I.'s?
yeah.
Okay.
But you know, I like good. I like a little fun, dumb trap too.
That's tough because I feel like
Like I
No,
got
yeah.
preference, and you know that. That
No, yeah,
really
you
is.
are-
Okay.
yeah,
T.I.
yeah.
really be snapping, especially his older stuff. Like
And see, niggas like that shit too. Niggas like another nigga snapping and angry rapping shit like that. Anybody trying to get that shit, nigga? We over here, we black men, we got enough problems, okay? We wanted some happy niggas, okay?
We tired of you
Niggas that
you
like
mad
what they
niggas.
doing,
I mean,
okay?
T.I. made you can
I
have
don't
whatever
need-
you like. That was a good song.
You can have whatever you like.
You wasn't feeling it.
Man, I liked it. I can
Okay,
say all
well,
that, okay?
we
Don't
gonna
try to
post-
quiz me, nigga, okay?
We're gonna post
I
this
said I
poll
like the nigga.
on Twitter and Instagram and see which one of these trap stars y'all would get rid of. And we're gonna stop playing with shit like this because that was a hard one to me. That was
Yeah,
one,
that
that was
was
probably the hardest one since Sade, Anita Baker, and Tony Braxton. Yeah. All right, but so now we're gonna move over into our last segment, which is Black.
Black y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Hey,
We needed that.
Where they at?
Ask me,
You know, dry ass.
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't dry. It just cut off early. Hot.
okay, y'all, well.
Okay, I didn't let you breathe.
Ask
let
me
it
who's
breathe.
black, though.
Who's black?
A Texas man that robbed a bank a day before his wedding to pay for his fiance's ring and wedding venue is
What
black,
else are you
y'all.
supposed to do? How's he supposed to get it?
No, nigga, the day before? Okay, so let me
shoulda
get
had
this
it.
out.
You shoulda
You
had it.
robbed the bank
Listen.
a year before.
Is
This
nigga
nigga
still
said-
robbing banks?
Okay, listen, y'all.
Don't
that's true.
sound safe.
According to NBC,
Don't
Feel like
News-
you're gonna get caught.
according to NBC News, Heath Bumpus robbed a
What?
citizen. Heath Bumpus robbed a Citizen State Bank near Groveton, Texas on Friday, and he is now being charged with robbery. Trinity County Sheriff Woody Wallace said that Heath walked in the local bank and made an indication that he had a weapon in his possession, and he demanded the money. After robbing the bank, Heath received a call from his fiancee who had seen the surveillance video from the bank on the police Facebook page. His fiancee convinced him to turn himself in, and soon after he confessed to authorities in Houston. Sheriff Wallace said he basically stated he was getting married tomorrow. And he didn't have enough money for the wedding ring, and he wanted to buy or the venue.
How the fuck you gonna have a wedding with no venue, bro?
Right.
You
and
gotta pay
and
for
what
the
venue
venue.
what venue taking the money the,
The
day
day
before?
of.
Day of, because you ain't got it yet, nigga. You
Right.
robbed the
What?
bank today. Should done this shit last week.
Terrible.
I assume it wasn't that much money.
I mean, come on, he got like a couple thousand and shit, nigga. Like you ain't got the ring. This is poor planning, Heath. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? You didn't
He
think
could
this
have
through.
just went to the bank and took out a loan.
No, y'all could have just did a backyard wedding.
a court
Shut
wedding.
up and quit trying to pinch pennies, nigga. You trying to quit trying to downsize on the wedding, okay? At least
That's
the nigga
true.
cared enough to rob the bank.
Okay,
And
great.
now they ain't having
Yeah,
But
man,
did
they
they get
threw in the
married or
backyard.
I sure would have. Now they
You
ain't
know what?
having
But
no
he
wedding.
looked like one of them people's on his last that.
But the thing, so he got away.
Yeah, no, he's not black, by the way. I'm sorry, my bad, my people. Yeah, no, this is
My
the white.
people.
But I just forgot because anyway. But yeah, look at
That
that
do change
picture.
the story.
So he got away, and then his fiance made him turn herself in.
Yeah, because
Turn herself
when
in.
you when I for what I understand, when like somebody like is in a situation like that where people they trying to be robbed like that and they work with money, they supposed to just give it to him and like. So of course they gave it to him and then he left. I mean, this
So
nigga
why
didn't
she
have no
didn't let them
mask.
pay for the wedding and then turn herself in the next day?
I mean, they was gonna catch him. It wasn't gonna take that long. That nigga live in Groveton, Texas. You know, it ain't that
Where is
many.
that?
But
I
he
thought
was in Houston.
He turned himself in Houston. Yeah.
The wedding was probably in Houston, bro.
Yeah.
So he should have
Probably
gotten
trying to get
married.
something right out of town.
He should have gotten married and then turned himself in after the money was spent. You know?
Nigga, yeah, this was just a bad plan from the beginning.
Yeah, Groveton wasn't finna follow that damn money. They take that L.
And why she telling him to turn herself in? He did all this for you.
Shit,
and you
yeah.
want him to go to
No,
jail.
but at the end of the day, shit, if she don't say something, they gonna take her ass
Right.
too.
Or
Shit, I don't know where he got that money
Right.
from.
A black woman would have took that risk.
Shit.
Okay, that's why you got to make
I
sure you
don't
get
know
rich.
where.
Yeah.
no,
Right.
she didn't
No,
want,
what- if
she
she
didn't want
would've got
them to be
married-
getting married and then
Black woman
police
gonna
come
have
get
her
them.
dream wedding.
But if she would have got married, she wouldn't have to testify against his ass.
Well, what in the hell?
See, she played it wrong.
She should
She
have
black,
saw
too.
that through.
Yeah. Both of them poor
She
planning.
probably didn't love him like she thought she did.
All right, she's trying to get out of it anyway.
She
Look at his
tired
ass.
of
Look
his
at his
ass.
dumb ass caught.
This broke ass nigga.
Okay, they got here robbing banks and
I
shit.
told your ass to stop
Over in
robbing banks when I
Groveton.
met you.
He Groveton.
What's the nigga name again?
Heath Bumpus.
Yeah, you gonna try to make it say Bumpus is black. Okay?
Look at Heath ass over there.
He ass over there robbing that damn.
He
Look
broke
at
ass.
Look,
We
I
get
saw you-
married tomorrow.
Right. I saw you on the security cameras. Okay? saw you stealing boxes on the security camera. Been
Your ass-
clubhouse.
your ass
How
wasn't
much
worried
is
about
roasting
getting married when you was
down?
stealing.
That's the truth.
$300.
Right. Well, Heath,
Wish you the best, brother.
Heath.
Hang in there.
that nigga gonna be in jail for 3 days. He'll be all right.
All right,
Either
Heath
way.
Bumpus.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is our
Be
black.
consummating that. Consummating that ass. No,
Maybe they'll let him put something on his commissary.
Right. He didn't say he did something else.
Right.
Niggas ain't, nigga, this ain't motherfucking. Okay, 1953. Niggas ain't robbing banks no more. Nigga.
Just leave the marriage part out. I just robbed the bank.
I didn't know niggas was still robbing banks. I
Yeah, I
thought
didn't
that
know
was
that was a
impossible
thing.
now.
No, I did too.
No,
Like, come
I'm not
on.
gonna lie. People definitely be robbing banks. I know. A
I'm
lady,
not gonna lie.
But
I
who
know a
thinks that's
lady who
gonna
work
work?
in Houston. She work at a bank in Houston, and her place done got hit a couple times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
niggas
shit was
just
impossible.
listen.
Maybe
niggas
I
is
just
still
ain't been in
hard
no
out here
bank.
for
Maybe
money.
I just ain't been in no bank in so long.
I ain't been inside of a bank
Right.
in a
Yeah,
long
it's
time.
been a while.
Oh, that
since
very
I've been
reason.
inside.
Exactly
Right.
about that
Because of
shit
the
when I was a
90s.
kid.
Nigga,
You
I
know,
ain't got time.
on TV back in the '90s, like almost
Niggas
every
get robbed
major
all
show
the
had like a stick
Robbery
up or like a
scene.
robbery
Yeah.
scene. So I had such bad anxiety about the fucking bank and going like convenience, the corner store and shit. I'd be nervous.
I used to
as
hate
fuck.
being in Blockbuster. I'm like, this look too open.
Right.
Hell, even
Nigga,
when
a lot
I'm
of
at the ATM, I'm looking in my rearview mirror, make sure
Hell
nobody
yeah.
pull
Right.
behind me.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Okay, anyway.
Listen.
All right.
You
Well,
gotta watch
take
your
it easy.
surroundings.
Yeah. You need to be 15 feet away from my truck.
that is black for this week. Thank you so much for listening to this week of It's a Man's World podcast. Please send us your letters as always at IAMW Podcast@gmail.com. Check out the show on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, all under the name IAMW Podcast. And also leave us a rating and review. We appreciate it so much. I feel like it's more than it used to be. That's a blessing though. Thank you, Lord. But now, yeah, you can listen to us all on all those different places. Please check out the videos on YouTube. We appreciate you guys so much. This is D-Hayes.
Chris was here.
Same OG.
And a king of hearts.
You don't look over here.
You doing good?